morning. There's always news to report, and today I'd like to add a special on hypertension. I wound up in the hospital recently for 7 days, 8 days, because my hypertension went out of control. 190 over 100. For those of you who have high blood pressure, if your hypertension is measured and you have 189 systolic pressure for 6 hours, go to the emergency room. Mine was 190 over 100. I called EMS and I went to the nearest hospital, Mount Sinai, for treatment. I didn't wait to go to a specialist because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I felt it was prudent to be checked over in the ER. I called my kids who came, and after being there for many hours, at least until 2:30 in the morning, my blood pressure wasn't going down. It was going up, no matter what they did. So I was admitted. Took 4 days to get my blood pressure under control, where I wasn't going to high blood pressure, which is anything over 189, to low blood pressure, which was like around 110. And I gotta tell you, it really wreaks havoc with your body. And I didn't want to have a heart attack, and I didn't want to have a stroke. And Mount Sinai was extremely thorough. I now can say that I have a library somewhere of every organ in my body. I know they all function as they should. I've got a baseline going forward of everything. My heart's strong. Every other organ in my body is strong also. And so now I'm on a cocktail of medications, I guess 3 for hypertension, where I only had 1 and starting to get a second one because I was dehydrated. Your hypertension can spike with dehydration. So make sure you're drinking water. Make sure that when you go outside, you do experience a comfortable feeling of well-being. And monitor that blood pressure, because for a blink of the eye, your medical condition can change. And for me, I love life. I don't want to go anywhere that's other than life. I don't want to make my peace with the world or with God or with anyone. I want to keep going. So I'm under care of several physicians at this point until we know what medications work for me. And I recommend, if you have uncontrolled hypertension, get it checked out, because you could have a stroke, God forbid, or a heart attack, and none of us wants that. I know for me, I like being 100% independent. I don't need any assistance in walking. I walked 2 miles the day that this episode happened, but I will admit 2 weeks before I was dehydrated and my blood pressure spiked up to 189. They got it under control with Ringer's solution, lactate, and electrolytes. So watch your sodium, speak to your doctors, and make sure you're checked out. That's part of my message for today, because I'm a happy camper. I'm home, and I'm eating what I like, and I'm visiting with friends who come here, and I am going out. But I will make sure that my blood pressure is under control, and I hope you will too. That's my message so far on hypertension. I'm not going to talk about my medication until I know what it is finally. However, I hope this is helpful to anyone out there. If you do have high blood pressure, make sure you're hydrated in this heat and that you are taking good care of yourself so that your blood pressure is under control. Because remember, if your blood pressure goes too low, your heart has to work harder. And if it goes too high, then you're going to involve your heart and other systems in ways that could be critical. So take care, everyone. I'm back, and the politics will follow.